What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Thunderbite29 here, and yep, I'm back today with another video, the moment you've all been waiting for. Chapter 2, Season 8, our day has finally come. When I finally going to review this season, review the trailer, and the gameplay itself. As you know the drill, I'm going to react to the trailer, and then jump right into the gameplay. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
You should have known we'd return. You thought you saved your little reality.
Just like I thought you were going to be saving your game.
All you did was prepare it for us.
More like you prepared it for yourself with a crappy battle pass, more microtransactions, more crossovers, etc. What the fuck is that? A man in a unicorn. Swear to God, this is like the Pink Panther version of Donkey from Shrek.
So go on and gather what's left of your army.
What army are you talking about? Your 9-year-old toxic Fortnite fanboys? Because that's the only one that I know of as of right now.
Ready your defenses.
And ready your copyrighted music with some TikTok emotes. I definitely call this one another freaking crossover. Like, are you kidding me? Of course, they had to do this again.
As usual.
And know that when we are done, only nothing will remain.
Is it just me, or does this lady sound like a prostitute or one of those sex bots that you can find on Tinder? And my overall view of this battle pass is freaking terrible. Yep, once again, terrible. Of course, you have a crossover, you have Venom in there, and of course the rest of these skins are like trash, they're like parodies of like other stuff. Like that skin that's white right there holding the guitar, that looks like one of those characters from Cuphead, except they don't have a cup on their head. And right there on the right of that looks like Elsa, except she's not wearing a dress, she's wearing armor. And of course that unicorn one I complained about. Hear me out. Here's another thing that might actually shock some of you. Is that there's actually another crossover in this battle pass that a lot of people do not know about. And that is the Charlotte skin. Because little do you know, that's actually from an anime called Demon Slayer, except the name is Yuki. I don't know if I said it right, but still. Me and Mikey Nation, another YouTuber friend of mine, did some research, and we both found out that the Charlotte skin is in fact a hidden crossover, except Epic has changed their design and the actual name itself. I find it very embarrassing that Epic Games was trying an attempt to dodge the crossover complaints by just simply making another crossover, but a hidden one. Like, this is so embarrassing that they're still doing crossovers, that they're even going as low as making hidden ones. Alright, enough crossover talk. Let's go review the gameplay itself. And as I played a couple of matches, I am not that impressed with the season. And I'm going to tell you the reasons why. I already explained reason 1, the battle pass was terrible. But now number 2, laziness. Like, this was so freaking lazy. Like, I'm gonna tell you a couple of reasons why it is lazy. Like, corny crops. Like, they brought back corny crops, but it's not really different. The only thing different is that they just changed the name. But there's no change to that location whatsoever. And another one called Stealthy Stronghold. That was changed to Smash Stronghold. And they didn't even do anything. They didn't even touch the location. They just changed the name. Like, that is so lazy. And do any of you remember the orange crap that we saw in Chapter 2, Season 6? Yep. It's back again, except it's scattered in little points all over the map. Like, all this work that they had done is just lazy. And yep, we're playing the same old map, except they didn't really do much to it, except put a bunch of Kevin the Cubes all over the place. And they put it in a place where it spawns a bunch of zombies. Like, there's like really no creativity into this work at all. Even though I ranted on the last 4 seasons, at least the last 4 seasons, they put effort into creativity. But in this season, it's all just lazy work. All they just did was change the names of some locations, but they didn't even do anything to them. Like, that's lazy. And number 3, the items and the loophole. It is just freaking terrible. Like, they vaulted some stuff and they brought back some stuff. And I'm going to tell you a couple things that they had vaulted, which is the AK, the heavy AR, the hand cannon, the silenced SMG, and guess what? The tactical shotgun. For the second time in the game's history, the tac shotgun has been removed from the game. And you know what that means, guys? Now they're starting up the cycle of the shotgun flip-flopping between the tac and the pump. That's all happening again, except the pump didn't get removed, the tac got removed. They're doing this again, which is one of their biggest flaws in the past seasons. That's the one thing about Chapter 2, Season 7 they did a good job with, is they didn't do the shotgun flip-flopping between the tac and the pump. They had both of them in the game. But now, this time, they took one or the other in the game or out of the game. And I don't know if you guys like the sideway guns or not, but in my opinion, I don't like the sideway guns. I'm just so sick of these alien guns with infinite amount of ammo. Like, why can't we just have normal guns in the game, all ammo, none of that alien stuff, bull crap? Didn't we defeat the aliens, so why the hell are they still in the game? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. And they got rid of the silenced SMG and they replaced it with the P90, which I mentioned before. It's an SMG that basically requires no skill, and all you do is spray and pray with it, and that's it. And I'm not happy that the tactical shotgun got removed and replaced by the lever action shotgun, which in fact, it's a very underpowered shotgun. But I'm happy that they still have launch pads in the game, because if they didn't have launch pads, I would have definitely called this season the worst season ever if there was no launch pads. And number 4, the gameplay. The AR accuracy has gotten so bad. Like, most gun accuracies, like at medium to long range, have gotten so terrible now. The only accuracy gun that's so good is the shotguns. And of course, this season so far has been a sweat show. And I get it, it's the first day of the season. And of course, there's going to be a lot of sweat competition in the season. I get that. But, like, people just need to chill and just enjoy the game a little bit. Like, I can't enjoy any bit of the season so far because this game has been a sweat show. Like, for example, before the first circle closes in, only like 25 people remain. But in conclusion, I do like the storyline. That's like one of the only great things about this game so far is the storyline, except the crossover parts. But overall, this season was a huge disappointment. Like, the Battle Pass was disappointing, the gameplay is disappointing, the loophole, half of the loophole was very disappointing as well. They could have done so much more. And also the laziness of the map design itself. Like, I'm sorry, this map design was so lazy by just renaming 2 locations but not doing anything to them, putting orange crap back all over the map, and using Kevin the Cube. Like, honestly, if we're not going to get anything like any remembrance of the old map, why put Kevin the Cube back in the game in the first place? Like, it just doesn't add up or make any sense. But y'all think Epic Games would have learned their lessons from the past, but clearly they didn't. They're repeating them again. Like the shotgun flip-flopping, the crossovers, and the crappy laziness map design. What I find really embarrassing is that they even are going as low as making a hidden crossover in an attempt to dodge all the crossover complaints. But I find it really embarrassing that they try to dodge the complaints by secretly making a hidden crossover. But the only people who are going to know about that crossover are the people who do the research. But honestly, as of right now, I would give this season at least a 3.5 or a 4 out of 10. And I know I'm probably going to get some complaints, but that's the same ranking you gave Season 6 and Season 7. But don't forget, during Season 7, I changed the ranking of it as the season went on, which means this season could get better as time goes on. But all we can do right now is just wait. And we're off to a great start. Not really, actually. But what do you guys think of Chapter 2 Season 8 so far? Tell me in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts. Like this video and subscribe if you agree. I know this video is probably going to get some backlash from the Fortnite fanboys, but I accept full responsibility, and I'm not going to be a coward and turn my ratings off. But thank you all so much for watching, and thank you all for the great support. You all are the best, as we now begin to close in on 2,920 subscribers. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. and I will see you all in the next video. And this is ThunderBuddy29, signing off.